Good afternoon, everyone. I need to hear it louder. Because the speaker that we have now is an extreme experienced as well as someone who is speaking about the emotional intelligence as well. Emotional well-being. That's more important than anything else, isn't it? I hope you understand. Yes? Yes? Please respond. It's been a long leap, I understand. You were all held up at home for months together. Yes? Now you wake up and it's time to hear again your classes back. But before you start with your curricular classes regularly, we have an induction program that helps you out in following up with the rest of the all-round development of yours, okay, along with your curriculum. So we have with us today Professor K. Padmini Shankar Garu, who is a professor at EFLU, and ma'am has an extended teaching experience of about 30 years, and she belongs to the Department of ESL Studies, and madam has a teaching experience for postgraduate students for about 18 years and undergraduate students as well. An extended research experience for about 20 years, during which she has guided about 69 scholars, research scholars. This is an excellent, you need to clap for this kind of an excellence in the field of your interest. That speaks about volumes of your interest that you have. It's only possible when you work with passion and dedication. Ma'am has guided 69 students, and PhD awardees are around 9, 7 in progress, MPhil awarded are 10, and MA projects, about 43 projects are handed by ma'am. Under her guidance, the students have excelled in their own fields. And ma'am has got about 28 research publications, 16 international and 3 national, book chapters, 6 international and 3 national, and ma'am has presented over 39 papers across international as well as national levels, and she has chaired about 29 invited talks, and this adds one, I believe, today for another one. So ma'am has been a key person in designing and teaching new courses. She has introduced about 8 new courses in MA and 15 in PhD, and proficiency development. In the field of proficiency development, about 6, and an extended training and consultancy training programs, about 35. She has been an international teacher at different universities, like she has visited about 23 foreign universities, and she has shouldered several academic responsibilities. Like she's been the member, core committee NAC, core committee implementation of NEP, central admissions committee, screening committee for faculty positions, and many more. And madam has also executed several administrative positions, member, executive council, member, academic council, proctor, Dean Research, Dean Hostels and Guest House, member, Central Admissions Committee, and ma'am has been an awardee of Fulbright Nehru Fellowship for International Education Administrators. And this is a remarkable, ma'am, achievements that you have made throughout your career, and we really thank you for being over here with us today, ma'am. Thanks a lot for coming today to our session and enlighten our students regarding the social and emotional well-being in the digital age. Thank you, ma'am. And I hand over the mic to the speaker today. I request her to come onto the dais. Madam, please.
Thank you, Sandhya Garu, for those kind words. I'm a classroom teacher, basically. I'm also a researcher, of course. It's so nice and lovely to see such youngsters here. A very warm welcome to all of you to renew your academics again after a break of your intermediate. How do I? This? This one? First of all, I won't stay in one place. You can listen, you can hear me? I can increase the volume of my voice. I'm a classroom teacher. I can't stand in one place. I'd also be moving. I want to go near. It's not audible. You restrict my movement. See, there are limitations that we have to work around. That is what
you can hold it. You can hold
okay,
it in that.
So that helps. Yeah. Congratulations. Okay. Why congratulations? It is shouting. I am not shouting. Okay. Why congratulations? Why congratulations? Hey, they are not happy being here. When somebody congratulates you, they are congratulating you on some achievement, right? And you have achieved, you have secured a...
Nice.
So,
Sorry, madam.
what about my emotions now? All right. So, once again, hearty congratulations. You have all secured a seat in such a wonderful college. And I'm sure you're all happy. Happy? Yes. Sad? Good. Tense a little bit? Yeah. Why tense? New college, new friends, new teachers, new seniors, yes. Are you sure about no ragging policy? Okay, so you can relax. Yeah, newness always makes us a little anxious, right? Our familiar grounds, our comfort zones are where we excel, right? But in life, there is always a lot of predictability. Lot of predictability or lot of unpredictability? I was just checking whether you're listening or not. Nobody is listening, ba. See, as classroom teachers, we demand full attention. You know, there are 3 people that the classroom teachers like. And they are I, me, myself, and my voice. Okay, so we talk a lot. All right, so there is a lot of unpredictability in life, and we have to shift our gears, as it were, immediately. Like this morning come afternoon, I was trying to book a cab. You won't believe 3 times the Rapido fellow cancelled. Then I shifted my loyalty to Ola. Ola cancelled again 1 time. Then I was looking at the watch, I was looking at myself, I didn't know what to do. Then I said, okay, fine. I'm going to talk about social and emotional well-being. Now what about my own emotions? So I said, okay, cab is ditching me, so let me hop into an auto. So the auto fellow finally accepted, and here I am, and I'm so happy to be amongst all of you youngsters. So beautiful, actually. All right, so once again, hearty congratulations, and maybe about an hour or so, it is 12:16. Your time is till 1 o'clock, right? Right, till 1 o'clock. Induction session is till 1 o'clock? Okay. over the years, I have realized, they said that I've been teaching for the past 30 years. I don't look that old, do I? See, you made my day. You tested. You gave me the statement that I needed today, right? All right. Okay. So about 45 minutes or so, we'll discuss. I don't want to lecture as in, we'll try to make it as interactive as possible about social emotional well-being. All of us want to be healthy. Healthy? It's non-negotiable, right? Physical health? Yes. Alongside physical health, there is something called brain, right? Okay. So that also has to be healthy, right? And in today's times, very challenging times. In fact, I sometimes wonder at the resilience of all youngsters like you who have to traverse through life under such tremendous pressure. Back then, when I was young, how many years, don't ask me, okay? So life wasn't this fast-paced. You know, it was a quiet life. We didn't have social media gaping at us. How many of you are on Instagram? If you are not, then what happens? What happens? You don't belong, right? Huh? Oh yeah, you look as if you belong to my age, okay? By the way, just the other day, I was forced by my son, similar your age group. He said, it's cool to have an Instagram thing, mommy, you must have. Then they said, Instagram is not for people like you who have crossed 50. Then I said, I'm hot. You see? Right? So, you see, that's the language that you have to use with youngsters. Oftentimes my kids tell me, I have 2 sons, like you. I don't have daughters, but I have so many daughters, okay? So my sons tell me, mommy, you are not cool. I said, yo, I don't want to be cool. Why should I be? I'm hot, okay? So sometimes they say, mommy, you are a cool mommy. I said, okay, that's a compliment. Because when do you say you are cool? You say it all the time. When do you say when you can gel with the person, right? You say cool. All right. So congratulations to all of you. This is an academic journey that you are going to embark on. For an academic journey and to excel in academics, we need a sound mind alongside a sound body, right? In today's times, a lot of what's happening? Oh, I missed something. Okay, you share with me later. I don't want to miss out jokes. Okay. That's what I wanted to say, that we have time till 1 o'clock, and I have realized after my 30 years of my experience that a good teacher is someone who, please fill in the blanks, who interacts very well. Who is not? Who is not hot? That's why we have AC rooms, you see. We want to be cool. Who is not hot? Who is cool? Yeah, that's why I'm in the AC room. Okay? All right, that's a very smart reply, but I'm smarter than you guys are. Okay? It's not for nothing I am in 30 years in the industry. Huh? Come on, you know that joke. But you're just pretending as if you don't know. Who's that guy, 30 years industry? Huh? Prudvi Raj, yes. You see, Prudvi, not Raj. Okay, Prudvi. Anyway, so a good teacher is someone who, not hot, approachable, interactive, friendly, etc., etc., because of which we are able to gain a lot from them in addition to academics, right? That aside, I've also realized that a good teacher is someone who leaves the class 5 minutes before the bell rings. See? Look at the appreciation. So, I will promise you that I will leave you 5 minutes before 1 o'clock. Okay? So, see this. What do they say in Hyderabad? Like this? I don't know. Like this? Whatever. All right. Okay. You must remind me. One of you should be the timekeeper then. Who will be the timekeeper? Volunteer. Give me your name. Mustafa. All right. See, all that shows I am cool and not hot. You said you don't want a hot teacher, right? Okay. All right. So, now let us look at how we can keep ourselves socially and emotionally well under tremendous pressure in the digital age. See, you're all digital natives. In our research, we have 2 terms, digital natives and digital immigrants. Okay? Now, at the back, somebody is talking. I'll come to you because classroom teachers demand 100% attention. Yeah, teachers. Okay, can you hear me? Otherwise, I will shout. No, right? Okay, fine. What was I saying? I forgot. Digital, see, you are such an attentive listener. Okay, digital immigrants are people like us who do not belong to your age. Okay, you are all from the, what generation, what Janma? Gen Z, right? See, so you are well versed with what is happening around in the world, internet and Instagram. What are some of the social media things? Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, right? See, you know all of that. Okay, so there is a lot of, I'll give you a chance to talk. First, let's complete this, whatever. I put it together with a lot of effort. See, imagine I am not from the digital age, but I tried to do it. Okay, so you must honor that. All right. How are you feeling today? Hot. That's why we put you in the AC room. We don't want too hot people, you see. So moderation is good in life. Okay? All right. Yes, we are happy. You're joyful. Excited. Very good. Anxious because of the newness. Okay? Out of place. Yeah, this is not your comfort zone. You have to make new friends. You have to start all over again. So there is a lot of anxiety. Surprise, yes, there is also surprise. Newness brings surprise as well as a little bit of anxiety, right? Okay, so let's only not look at the positive aspects because life is a bundle of opposites, right? When there is happiness, we realize the value of happiness only when there is sadness. So, what do I have? Yeah, what is social and emotional well-being? What is emotional well-being? How we manage our emotions. We have emotions, right? Happy emotions and sad emotions. Our ability to manage these emotions. What does it mean to manage emotions? You are angry. Can you shout? You can shout, but there are places where you should not. Like, for example, you said, you're trying to pull my leg. You've been trying to troll me, whatever, with the word hot. I could have gotten angry. I know how youngsters try to pull your leg. But it is important to manage our emotions. How well we manage our emotions and also how well we manage relationships. Now, this is such a huge, traumatic thing in life. We don't know why people get angry. We don't know why people break up. I'm not going into that zone, okay? It's a very, very, fragile zone, okay? So there is a lot of tension. But in the midst of all of these challenging expectations, assumptions, preconceived notions, etc., we need to have some idea about how we manage our emotions. Because if we do not manage our emotions, what is going to happen? Emotionally? Yeah, you're not healthy, you are a damaged person, and you cannot do the even normal chores of life properly, right? You won't be able to concentrate. Imagine you had a serious tiff with your, not boyfriend, girlfriend, even generally also. You've had a tiff with your friend. Can you concentrate in your chemistry class? Is there a chemistry teacher here? Oh my, okay. So the point is, if we are not emotionally stable, that zone is going to badly affect all our performing abilities in the other areas, right? We can't concentrate, we can't interact with others effectively. So social and emotional well-being is extremely important for our academic success, but academics aside, we are people. Okay, you're all ECE. What are the streams here? CSE, ECE, DS, data science, CME, all right. So you're all students who belong to XYZ branches, but you're also individuals with flesh and blood, with emotions, right? So if we do not manage our emotional well-being, then it affects our personal happiness as well. Right? So in order to maximize our potential, in addition to physical health, we also need to take care of our mental health. And of late, we hear a lot of mental health issues that were not prevalent earlier, right? Mental health issues are on the rise. Yes, there are so many socio-economic factors for mental health issues to go on the rise. Okay, this is a common sense example. If you have, a lot of stress during exams, anyway there is exam stress is bound to be there. Just imagine that day you had a fight with your brother, or with your sister, or with your mom. You fight with your parents also. We'd never fought with our parents. That's a different zamana. So if you have a fight, or for some reason if you're upset, obviously you cannot give your best to your exam, right? Okay, so it is extremely important to manage our emotions. All of us have emotions. We are human beings, right? We are not robots. Robo is a programmed creature. What we program, it gives out. Output is equivalent to input, but we process a lot of things. Oh, how are you? Somebody says, how are you? We start thinking, why did this guy say, how are you to me today? Does he want my notes? Or is he going to text about me to someone? We've started thinking about, our thinking is going in all different directions, okay? Instead of trust, our premise in life, sadly, is going to distrust and mistrust, okay? So that's where we need to check how we are managing our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So if anxiety takes over, obviously our confidence goes down. Yeah, there is a digital overload, right? You see that guy. What's happening to that guy? To the right? Messages. Lot of them are coming up. See here, this also, to this corner. You know all of them, right? You know them better. So this guy is actually drowned, okay? So if you are constantly bombarded with digital information from emails, social media, news updates, what can happen? See, there is only so much that the brain can take, right? It breaks down after a point. So if you're bombarded with information like that, all the time, 24/7, tell me honestly, first thing in the morning after you get up, what do? Check your phone. right? We are not sitting and just closing our eyes and meditating even for 30 seconds. We have become so addicted to our phones. I'm not saying we should not, otherwise we lose out on a lot of current things that are happening. But we need to know when to say, stop. Okay? So if there is an overload, it overwhelms the brain, right? Brain cannot process information. Therefore, that's what I said, it cannot process information. And then, of course, you go to emotional breakdowns, right? Because there is a lot of information, you cannot handle so much information overload. So also online, people have a lot of friends online, right? Facebook. How many friends do you have on Facebook? Okay, no, Facebook is good. But it's bad probably for some people. But for me, Facebook is time waste karakramam. But the point is, we have so many friends on Facebook, we have so many friends on social media, but unfortunately, we don't have a soul to cry over. Okay? These are all hi, hello friends, people we connect for some reason because it's cool. Again, see, cool and hot seem to be the words today. So it's cool to be on social media, right? So what happens is when you are on social media like that, you don't know what are authentic connections. You send a friend request to somebody and then that somebody accepts, and then anything might happen if we do not watch out. Okay? So this digital overload can be such a distracting and unnerving factor in maintaining our mental health. Because we are allowing strangers to write our own autobiography. You understand that? People judge you, okay? If you are not on XYZ, or if you don't post, or if, again, the other humongous thing is likes, views, okay? I posted something, and people post all kinds of things, you know. My cat had, what do cats have? Milk, okay. My cat had milk this morning. It's such a big eureka moment or what? I'm surprised, all kinds of things. I'm brushing my teeth. Honestly, there are people who post that. And then you look at the views. How many views? 1,000 views, yes, you become a celebrity. Only 10 views, your morale goes immediately, it falls down, right? So, then if you have such kind of always going to the phone and checking, let's say you have an exam tomorrow, and there is constantly pings from your groups. Can you concentrate? Very difficult. So we need to draw a line. These are all familiar things for you. But today I wanted to talk to you about things that you are dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Oh yes. Look at the comparison culture, social media. You say that somebody, look at this guy, okay? He's posted something, there is live going on, live video, okay? There are so many people watching. How many people are there? 3K people, so you are a celebrity. And how many likes? 500 likes, just imagine. And then you see that person and you think that, oh, this is a perfect person, whereas I am not perfect. I don't have so many views. I don't have so many likes. So what are we doing? We are comparing ourselves. See this comparison culture? That's what is called upward social comparisons. We compare ourselves with others. And then we feel very low. Okay? Because our self-worth, there is something called, a construct called sense of self-worth. I'm drawing this construct from the field of psychology. Okay? All of us have some sense of self-worth. We understand the term sense of self-worth. What is sense of self-worth? Our own value, how we value, how much of value do we give to ourselves, right? So our sense of self-worth gets terribly affected if we keep comparing. Obviously, somebody got 10,000 views. We have got only 5,000. I said 1,000, I thought, okay? Then how much plummeting of your sense of self-worth happens. I am not good. Somebody else is good. All these are bound to happen. That is why we have to watch out. Okay? Do not measure your sense of self-worth by someone else's standards. Do not use their yardsticks. Oh yes, this is again another problem with the digital era, okay? Myth of perfection. Generally, when people post things on social media, do they post their achievements or do they post their low moments? Usually. All their achievements, right? And when people say, oh my, so much they have achieved. Oh, this, they've gone there, they've gone here, all of that. But behind that facade, you see, what we see is only the perfect self. Behind that facade, you know, that front picture, there is so much about their lives that we do not know. It's not online, right? So you see that picture there. People are all wearing masks. Picture. I chose them very carefully. What do you see there? Happy or sad, this picture? No, the mask. Very happy to the outside world, but in reality, sad. So even when people are, having a bad moment or not achieving something that they want to achieve, they project as if they are the best people. Now, one of the most most significant comparison is in terms for youngsters like you is workout. How many people have gone to the gym? What is your shape like? What is your weight like? What is your... so you compare, somebody spent 2 hours in the gym and what are the exercises, especially the guys do? The weight training, okay? So somebody posts something on the social media and that's the end of it. Okay? I am not able to lift, whatever, I don't remember, I don't know all those kinds of exercises, okay? So what is happening here is, nobody is perfect, right? We all have our skeletons in the cupboard, as they say in English, right? So do not be overwhelmed by what people project. There is a different self that is hiding behind the facade. Oh, cyberbullying. I'm sure all of you are familiar with the term. I don't want to assume that you have experienced this. A very, very common thing. Look at this guy. So many people are pointing. There are messages and then there are comments and then everybody is pointing at this guy. And look at the way, so sad, grief-stricken. Why? Because somebody else is judging you. Okay, one comment you post on Twitter, so many people who are jobless, I tell you, totally jobless, okay? Then they post, there are likes, there are dislikes, and then you go into a loop, right? So where is the end to this? You feel so bad about yourself that you have, even for achievements, there are people who discourage you and pull you down. So look at the other picture, how people are bombarding this person for something that they have posted. So be very careful about social bullying. Block the offenders. And in today's times, youngsters like you, I really urge all of you, I am a parent, I have a son of your age, 18, 19. I have another son who's 25, who's crossed all these stages. So I urge you to seek help. Please do not put it inside. You are not alone in this world. Okay? There are teachers, there are counselors, there are elders, there are parents. It's common to compare. This is the age, right? When you compare. It's okay, it's not bad. But you need to know where to draw the line. Because social and emotional well-being is extremely important for academic success as well as personal happiness. So reach out to people if you have, harassment, if you experience harassment. There is a strong network that you can access to. Right. Which is better, honestly, digital or real? So you see these people chatting happily, and there is somebody sharing a joke online. Which is better? Real life is better. See, real life is better simply because honest. Not always honest. People can fake even then. But what we really, we'll also know whether it's really honest or not. Okay? Online, it's very difficult to know whether, you see, we saw that facade thing, right? So we don't know what people are hiding. We only know what, so much as they project, so much as they are willing to reveal. We don't know what's happening inside them, right? So it is difficult to be genuine in today's times, but real life connections are much more rewarding, much more fulfilling than online connections. Oh yes, technology. I said, I started off with you belong to the digital age, so you are all digital natives. Excessive screen time, and you are all bored with this. Your parents asking you to shut the phone, your parents asking you to sleep at a particular time. I don't want to go through all of that. I have had 2 sons. We have had terrible fights on the sleep thing. I don't know. Why do you want to keep awake till 1 o'clock? What is your problem? That's how they talk. I cannot imagine talking like that to my mom even now. Okay? So, Mummy, it's okay, Ma, it's okay. What? It is not okay. No, it is okay. You belong to a different generation. So, you've seen all this, very familiar things for me. But, there is what happens with screen time? Research has shown, right? If you have excessive screen time, you will have sleep issues. You see that light there glaring at the boy? Okay? You can't sleep, and if you don't get enough sleep, what is going to happen? You get tired, you get headache, you can't concentrate the next day. 4 things for physical health: good, healthy diet, good sleep, little bit of exercise, and controlling emotions. That's all, just 4 basic principles, okay? Don't starve. At the same time, not so much, you can't avoid junk food. Everything is junk in today's times. But yes, be conscious of what we are putting inside the body, okay? So, reduce screen time if possible. We can only urge you, okay? This is another. FOMO. I was not aware of this. I was looking at the internet, and then my son told me, you belong to a different generation. You must know these things. Okay, so I'm trying to connect actually. In fact, and also in the university, we deal with youngsters like you. We have BA students, we have MA students. So my students are my teachers. Actually, honestly, I learn a lot from them. For instance, emojis. I don't even know what those emojis mean. So oftentimes I ask them, what does this mean? Oh, ma'am, this is this. This is so simple. Don't you know that? I said, no, I don't know that. I want to know. Okay, so there should be dictionaries for emojis, actually, I feel sometimes. Okay, and I believe there are. Okay, we have stopped, especially for language teachers like me. I'm from the Department of English. I'm a professor of English. Our worry is that people are, all your text messages, 8 will be there, whatever, so short, and people are not even using any language, just one emoji. So people are forgetting their language, no proper English, forget about Shakespearean and Miltonic English. Now, the correct sentence construction, correct English, it's all going, I don't know, somewhere there are, times are changing, yeah? Lost paradise. Not yet lost, hopefully, I still want to have some hope. Okay. So, look at them, they're all enjoying there, right? So this girl feeling so bad because you're not online. You see a photo there, they've all gone to a pub. Is it okay if I use that word? I don't want to put ideas in your mind, okay? So people are enjoying, maybe they've gone on a trip or a trekking is a safe example. Okay, so they've gone there and they've posted photos, and then you feel that you're not enjoying. What kind of life is this? Who knows whether they went or not? In today's times, can't we create pictures? Oh, so many fake pictures. So don't be a prey to these things, okay? Be aware of what you want in life. Oh, digital detox, yes. We do a lot of detox. There are so many detox drinks, right? Especially during COVID. Everybody said detox, detox. That's all a big, they're all fake drinks. Don't go for them, okay? There's not much research which actually supports a detox drink. But then digital detox is extremely important, okay? Now see this person, what is this person doing? There is a scissors, no phone, no YouTube. What else? No messages, no calls, nothing. So I'll just take a break. No internet. See, the worst problem is the internet too. But the best friend is the internet. We can't function without the internet. If I have to set a question paper, I need the internet. See, we cannot live life without the internet in today's times. Yet, the internet seems to be our worst enemy because we are not able to draw a line where to use, how much to use, what to use it for. Okay, that is the problem. Okay, so just set aside maybe an hour or so in a day, or one day, I don't know whether it is possible for you, one day in the month, not even a week, don't look at your phone. Is it possible? Difficult, very difficult. Okay, one day, 1 hour possible? One day, 1 hour possible, right? Okay. Should I ask them to make a promise? They don't know me, of course. Okay, you don't know me. You won't see me after this. Still, you can make a promise to me, right? Okay. 1 hour per day. Don't look. When you're awake, not when you're asleep. Okay, don't be smart. Okay. So, when you're awake, 1 hour, just take up some physical activity. Don't look at your phone. It's very, very distracting, ma. Honestly, I tell you, it's extremely distracting. So, make a promise. Make a promise to yourselves. You won't meet Padmini Shankar later. Okay, so that's a safe thing. You can break your promise. So, digital detox is very, very important. I'm not reading that out to you because anyways you can read it out. Is it visible to people who are sitting at the back? Okay, fine. So, I don't want to read out from the PPT. That's not how it works. So, okay. What is the time? Let me check. What's the time? 10 minutes more for 1. I have only 5 minutes more. I promise to leave you at 5 to 1. Where is our Mastan? Okay. Mustafa. Hey, remember, see? Mustafa. They'll all pounce on you if you don't remind me. I am safe. You take care of yourself, okay? All right. So, what is resilience? I just want you to look at two terms. Resilience. It's a beautiful word in English, actually. Resilience is human beings' ability to what? To bounce back after a terrible setback. Okay. So there are problems. Amma, who doesn't have problems? Tell me. Everybody. The newborn child will have problems because that child doesn't know how to suckle milk. Right? Everybody has problems. But our strength of character is tested in the darkest times. The English people say, what is it? The adversity is the crucible in which character is tested. Only when when we face adversity do we know how strong we are as people. There is this dialogue, no? This movie, Pavan Kalyan movie, Attar Intiki Dare. He says, Tegutunnappude daram సంథింగ్ ఇప్పుడు గుర్తు రావడం లేదు నాకు కరెక్ట్గా. సో అట్లని బాగా తెంపొద్దు. We have to build connections. We have to build relations. Very, very important. Especially in today's times, they say your net worth is your network. Okay? Net worth is network. Okay? So build relationships. Develop emotional intelligence, manage not only our emotions, we have to manage others' emotions as well. Oftentimes, I've experienced this, that I'm able to manage my emotions, what about the others? This world is full of stupid people. You will realize this more and more when you grow and go into my age, where you have to sit through meetings and meetings and meetings. You heard somebody read my profile. endless meetings has been researched in hostels. I've dealt with youngsters like you, 2,000 of them. Okay, so I know what it is. There is so much stupidity in the world. Okay, take it for granted. How we remain sane in that stupidity is the test of the strength of character for us. So develop your emotional intelligence, do some positive self-talk. When you achieve something, I said congratulations, but don't expect this from everyone and all the time. Many a time, we have to pat our own back. We are alone in this world, but we have so many people, but we are also alone. We have to take care of ourselves. Yeah, if you need help, that's what I said a couple of minutes ago. If you need help, please do not hesitate to take help. It's not a stigma at all. Even I have emotional troubles. Okay? You don't have to belong to a particular age to have low moments. Everybody has low moments, right? So either you talk to a professional, this person has gone to a counselor, or talk to friends, family, okay? So, but seek help. Physical health, develop some exercise, something or the other. You said 1 hour, you will keep your phone aside, right? So at that point of time, do something, physical exercise. Oh yes, there are so many apps in today's times, right? You have an app for everything in the world, okay? So use it to your benefit, okay? There are very misleading and fake apps, but be careful when you choose. Apps that help meditation. Meditation is not to be associated with religion and spirituality, etc. Meditation is just to sit quietly to calm your mind. That's all there is to it, to meditation. If you do meditation systematically under a guru, yes, there is a different experience, but stay calm. 5 minutes. Do that actually. 5 minutes, just sit aside somewhere, close your eyes. That's all. Observe your inner self. I don't want to give you a talk on spirituality. This is not the forum for it. But don't ever think that spirituality is for people like Padmini, Shankar who are past 50 or some 60. No, spirituality is a way of life where we control ourselves. Mustafa has forgotten the time. Okay? Because he's enamored by the lecturer. Oh, ma'am is talking so well, so let me not disturb. Thank you. Okay. 2 minutes to? Okay. No. That's why I'm checking. 2 minutes to 12:55, right? That's a good job. You alert the speaker. Okay. Yes, we all know that hobbies are very important. Why? We don't need appreciation by others all the time. We want validation. Something you do, you want to post it in social media, you're looking for views, you're looking for likes. No, not necessary. You develop a habit that gives you immense satisfaction. You find newer skills in yourselves. You find a newer self. You rediscover your own talents. But you have to push yourselves. Yes. Be very careful. If you walk on sand, a wave comes and clears it away. But if you walk on the digital arena, your footprints are there for posterity. So be very careful of what you're posting. It has a life of its own. The moment you click the send button, that's it. You have no control over it. Okay, so be very careful. You don't know, you post something as an engineering student of Matrushri College, maybe something not so good, and then when you are applying for a job, your employer will look, you know that, right? They will search your history. In fact, when I applied for the Fulbright scholarship, it's a very prestigious scholarship, they wanted me to send them some information about the social media posts that I've made. I'm not on social media, they couldn't believe. Anyway, so they check, they do a thorough background check, okay? So be very careful. Time up, right? Can you give me 1 minute? I request you. Oh, okay, he's granted me 1 more minute. So be empathetic, okay? I'm just finishing up, okay? Be empathetic. when there are, when you write an email or, see, oftentimes what is the problem is not what people say, but the way they say it. That is what we have problems with. Wonderful. I'm saying wonderful. Is it really wonderful? The tone makes the wonderful not so wonderful at all. And when you write emails or send messages, tone matters a lot. So be sympathetic, okay? Be sympathetic, empathetic. Fake news, lot of, all this WhatsApp university, they say, no? Everybody is a Gani, okay? Everybody is a sage. So everybody, and forwards. I'm scared of this. And groups. Without your knowledge, you're in, oh, I'm in this group, I did not know. And then there are such lamba chauda messages, such jobless people, I tell you, no work at all. Do something meaningful. Seriously, you know all this group drama, right? Tamasha. So just be wary of misinformation and be very clear about what is actually verified and tested. If you do not know, there are tools that you can use to test the veracity of the information. So use them. And of course, multitasking, we talk a lot about multitasking in today's times, but when in the digital world, do one thing at a time, okay? Don't have your phone or look at WhatsApp, look at Twitter, look at Instagram, and then you are studying. Study goes out of the window. Oh yes, we have to foster. Online is not that bad. If at all you get this impression that I'm against internet and social media, I am not. I don't want to give you that impression. I don't want to leave the hall with that impression. It's a beautiful way to connect with people. In fact, for us teachers, there's something called communities of practice, where we meet up online with like-minded people. We share our experiences. It's a wonderful platform. These are wonderful platforms for professional development. So all that is not bad. Stay smart, stay safe. As somebody who is more experienced in life and somebody who has seen a lot more life than you all are, I want to urge you to stay safe. Forewarned is forearmed. Remember that, okay? And okay, they will leave this. As important as that. Mental health is like physical health. Regular maintenance is necessary. Best wishes and God bless you. Thank you so much for being patient. Mustafa, 1 o'clock or? 2 minutes to 1 hour, not bad, huh? Okay. So thank you so much. All the very best. May you realize all your dreams.
Ma'am, it was both, actually, I can say informative and entertainment. I request Professor Padmini Garu to come onto the stage. I request our HOD SNH Professor T. Shekaram Garu to come onto the stage. Ma'am, thank you so much for the wonderful session, I can say. As I, said just now, it was both entertainment as well as informative. It was not like lecture completely. It was more interactive and students were enjoying it. That was most important. And really, they were enjoying it, I could see, and they didn't have any, urge that, the session should end it now. And because you had a timer and you were showing the interest on the timer to keep, checking. Otherwise, I felt like... Smart person, okay, not smartphone, smart person. That made the difference in the session today. And the students, if not the timer, the session would have continued maybe for another hour. Ma'am was taking it so lighter and, as she said, cool, hot and lighter way. Thank you so much, ma'am, thank you. I request our HOD sir to present the memento to Madam. Are they off chest or lights? Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.